Thank you so much, Peter Cutler, 7773. You say, where on earth does the idea that the monarchy is supposed to be the best of us and that we should aspire to come from? Our national anthem, for most people, would not be a prayer to our king. And djbogz, 1921, says it comes from Tim's head. Well, no, it doesn't really. It comes from etymology. The word aristocracy comes from the Greek word aristo, or aristos, meaning the best. So it's kratos, rule by the best, in the same way as democracy is demo, or kratos, rule by the demos, by the people. Oligarchy, ochlocracy, and all these other terms for a depraved form of government are all mentioned along with aristocracy and democracy in Plato's Republic. So there's quite a good reference system for getting the meaning of the word. Now, our understanding of monarchy, our understanding of aristocracy is monarchy. But it could equally be the Platonic understanding of aristocracy, which is the philosopher king, the rule by somebody who has the intelligence to rule and the training to rule. And Plato doesn't distinguish hugely between intelligence and training. If you are well educated, then you have been trained, and presumably you have the capacity for that education. But I think probably anybody can be educated if they're given the right attention and they have the right commitment to learn. As for our understanding of aristocracy, the aristocracy that we have, the monarchy that we have, is supposed to be the best of us, and is supposed to be what we aspire to, what we think represents the best of Britain. And it's against that we judge those people in the royal family. It's the royal family itself. It's the former kings and queens of Britain who have tried to expand the monarchy to include the direct family. So they are responsible for this idea of an engorged monarchy. And therefore it's not just the king or the queen, in this case the king, who is measured against that principle of the best. His immediate family, or the immediate family that he chooses to have around him, are also measured on the same terms. Now, I don't think Andrew comes up to the grade. It doesn't matter whether he's been found guilty. It doesn't matter whether he's been charged. It doesn't matter whether he's paid someone off. You think of Andrew and you sort of sneer, and that is not the response that we should be having when we're saying God save the king. Andrew quietly needs to recognize that his responsibility, his duty to the monarchy, is to get out of public life completely, to retire, to go to another country, to just disappear. And Harry's responsibility is to come back on the same grounds. And Harry is there to support his brother. Just as Andrew was there to support his brother, Andrew has failed. Andrew needs to step aside and remove himself from this expanded idea of monarchy. Or the king can simply sever the royal family from the idea of monarchy. I think that would be very difficult now because it's had so many years to develop. That's the reason that I say this. I don't think it's from my head. I think it's based on etymology. It's based on the Greek. It's based on sound words. I wanted to, in a sort of strange moment, I thought, oh, maybe the word aristos has got something to do with heuristic. Well, it doesn't, I'm afraid. It's such a shame. I couldn't make that link. If something is heuristic, it's about trying to find a solution, trying to be problem solving. And it would be a great thing if the monarchy were a little bit more heuristic. It'd be a great thing if our government was a little bit more heuristic, but it isn't, I'm afraid. It's there to control. It's not there to find solutions, sadly. But at some point, maybe it will realize that its greater purpose is to solve problems, is to find solutions, is to seek the overall happiness of the people.